But the fourth way to bring the spark back into your relationship has to become a project. Make your relationship a project you want to feed every single day. Your partner is like an egg, and I'm talking about raw egg. Just picture this. When that raw egg falls on the ground or leaves your hand easily and drops on the floor, you can never pick it back. And that is your partner, or that is your relationship. And so what am I saying? Be the one to make your partner happy. Tell yourself, I want to be the one to make him or her want to come home every day. I want to make sure he or she is okay. I'm talking for both sexes, okay? Make your relationship your project. I want to see us grow from one point to another. And that means also that, you don't want to bury issues. When it's time to talk about issues, let's talk about them, okay? Don't say, so she comes to you and says, honey, I'm not happy. Then say, there we go again. Dear man, dear woman, you are burying things under the carpet, and those are the same things that will come back to haunt you. If your relationship is your project, you will pay attention to the very little things that make and unmake the relationship. And that is one way that you can have the sweetest relationship on the earth. Now, point number 5. This one is a bit tough to say, but I have to say it. You have to limit third-party interventions or interferences. Limit it, okay? Because I have heard from so many relationships, or some relationships, letting people into your relationship. So, for instance, your partner is good in bed. Your friend has to know, sister, don't do that. If you tell me about those things and I want those things, I will try and get your man. And before I get him, I have to say negative things about you before I can get him. I'm not saying to entirely end or not to share about your relationship. Sometimes something about your relationship could encourage another to learn. But for some of us, the least thing, your husband makes you breakfast, it has to go on social media. You think everybody likes to see a good relationship? This is how we'll do any, mini, miny, more on your relationship, and it will break, it will break, it will not break, it will break, it will not break. Then it breaks. Okay, so keep that. And then again, in solving issues, I strongly believe, and I have observed over the years, that it's okay to go to a counselor. I'm not referring to counselor. I'm referring to your friend. You have one little issue and you can't solve it as man and woman. You have to go out there to talk to your friend about the issue you just had with your boyfriend or your spouse, your fiance. Try and find ways of solving your issues, because sometimes the spark vanishes because of some of the things that we put out there. It's not everything that should be on social media. If you want to put that spark back into your relationship, limit third-party interventions, and it's going to be as smooth as ever. And this also brings me to my 6th point on how to bring the spark back into your relationship. Avoid playing mind games. Can we be real already? Can we just be ourselves? What are the mind games I'm talking about? Let me go silent and see whether he will call me. You will go silent and he will also be thinking you've neglected him, and he will even begin to say that there's somebody there, and then he also refuses to call you, and then you're the one who goes into the room to cry. Can we just be real already? Oh, let me reply her messages about 2 hours after she sends them. That way she's going to love me and crave for me. Dear man, it doesn't work that way. So many things happen, and those mind games, they don't work on everybody. They don't do well for everyone. You are ruining your relationship. Can we be real already? If you feel your partner is not paying attention to you, in my other sessions, I'll talk about communication. The what, the why, the when, and the how to communicate. And the how is extremely important. You have to talk about it. Find also things you can do that will attract that attention. And whatever you do, please don't play mind games. Don't try to test your partner, because that test, he or she might fail it. And the repercussions of failing that test that you are putting to him or her will be dire. Okay, so that is it. And then the final on how you can bring the spark into your relationship: respect each other's boundaries. I know that when you have a partner, a boyfriend, a girlfriend, a wife, a husband, you want to own them. That's okay. You feel they are a part of you. You don't want anyone to come closer. And it's fine, it's okay. That shows how much you love them. But respect their boundaries. Respect their space. And I'll talk into detail about this one on another platform, right? I'm afraid that my man might be talking to some ladies, and so I pick his phone when he's going to have a bath and I go through his contacts and his messages. Dear lady, you will get a heart attack. You see, when he sees you do that, then he's going to now say, you don't trust me. And the moment you don't trust me comes in, you are losing your relationship. Sometimes the things you even see on your lady or your guy's phone are things people are throwing at them. Who you should focus on more is your spouse, your partner. Is he playing along? If he is, there are so many things we'll talk about in subsequent sessions. Thank you so much for watching. Kindly subscribe if you have not. Subscribe to Najare TV. I am NYA, the brand, your relationship coach and love doctor.